glorious, beautiful DC thing to do. And while we're crossing this bridge, might I remind you to subscribe to my channel. If you've seen one or two of my videos and you enjoy them, why not come back for more? We're getting used to pushing around Vespas. Yo, what is up guys, DukeOfDC here, and welcome to another video. We are over here at Lamoto, Washington in Arlington, Virginia, the premier Piaggio group dealer in the DMV area. Their information will be linked down below. Please check them out. And of course, this video is brought to you by Rollick. Rollick is a company connecting consumers like you and me to a network of certified dealers like Lamoto, Washington to provide the most transparent buying experience for ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, and today, scooters. Alright guys, you already know, let's jump right into the specs. For the 2019 Sprint 50cc, we have an MSRP of $4,099. Looking at technical specs, we've got 80.9 mpgs, which is pretty incredible, and 3.2 horsepower coming out of the CVT drive single-cylinder engine with a 2.1 gallon tank capacity and a saddle height of 31.1 inches. So as you can see, this is not a motorcycle. This is a Vespa Sprint 50. So it's a 50cc or a 49.5cc single carbureted engine. It is a single drive or multiple drive, but a CVT, so it's an automatic. So this actually is the brake for the rear, and yeah, I'm really excited. I mean, 90 mpg, you guys have seen me on one of these in the past. This is kind of the updated version of that motorcycle, so it should be pretty exciting. But without further ado, let's go do what we were meant to do. Let's go ride this boy. Okay, so shabloinkin, shablamin, yeah, buddy. Okay, so now what? Now we disappear into the night. Oh my goodness. Yep, this is definitely the 50. Holy guacamole. Not looking for power here though. Power is like such a shameful thing to be so hung up on when it comes to motorsports. And you know, of course in the scooter game, it's not really power that you're focused on. It's kind of convenience, right? So this fills the gap for a lot of city people. So appropriately, we're in Arlington, Virginia, which is one of the closest kind of city suburbs to DC. And then we are going to just head right into Georgetown again. I was a guy who worked and lived in the DC area rather than kind of living in the suburbs and having to commute in. A Vespa would do it. Like for instance, this year I went to Milan for ICMA, and the streets were littered with Vespas. Now, yes, it is Milan, so Piaggio is like the Chevy or Ford of their motorcycling scooter economy. But it's not like you see a bunch of people in the US riding scooters around, even though it's a hyper convenient thing to do. They're super comfortable, ridiculously economical, they're relatively powerful. They're hard to get yourself at least in trouble with from a legal perspective. Brakes are good. Okay. This one's a bit more ringy-dingy than the other one. Oh yeah. We're riding a scooter through the city on a Tuesday. Ooh, something I like a lot about the Sprint 50 versus the 946 that I just took out is that this one has the center cancel for turn signal. That's so crucial. Having to find like that center point on the other one, big pain in the butt. And maybe that was a kind of throwback to how the buttons used to be. These things are incredibly peppy, super zippy. Throttle response is not great, but again, 50 cc's, so we're talking about something that you could legally park on a sidewalk, I think, in the state of Virginia, in the District of Columbia. Center cancel turn signal coming in hot. So the convenience factor here is just like second to none. You can park these things anywhere. They're very cheap to insure. You know, at $3,500, it's not the least expensive, but it's not far off from it. The other thing that I find really funny when I ride a scooter is the scooter wave. So of course motorcyclists wave at each other at any, you know, chance they get. It's one of my favorite things about riding a motorcycle. Now, scooters and motorcycles don't generally wave at each other, which is kind of one of those like unfortunate prejudice things that motorcyclists and scooters have against each other. I don't know. But scooterists love waving at other scooterists. Glorious, beautiful DC thing to do. And while we're crossing this bridge, might I remind you to subscribe to my channel. If you've seen one or two of my videos and you enjoy them, why not come back for more? Hit that like button if you're enjoying this. Comment down below. I try and answer all comments, especially ones, well, addressed to me. If they're just comments, not questions, I don't address them as frequently. But yeah, let's stay engaged. Let's build Duke of DC into an empire, and then let's take over everything. That's just seems like the right thing to do. So zippy and peppy, I love it. We're gonna do a little bit of a different kind of run around in DC than we did with the Product Red 946 because, well, just because I want to. Is that so much to ask? Oh God, oh Jesus. Escape room live? Wow, that's gotta be one of the most expensive escape rooms that I've ever seen. Holy shit, that's ambitious. You know, it's funny, I've ridden my motorcycle in Georgetown in the DC area pretty significant amount over the last few years, you know, more than most would, I suppose. And the difference between riding a bike and a scooter is second to none. Kind of crazy, because you would think, oh, it's a motorcycle, it's a scooter, it's going to be the same experience. There's just something a bit peppier, a bit more nimble about a scooter. I can definitely pull off on the sidewalk and park it at like a bike parking area, so there's a convenience factor there. There's a huge amount of convenience when it comes to the MPGs that I'm getting, the efficiency. Like if it was this kind of form factor and it had like 40 horsepower, now that would be that'd be something. Oh no, not one of these again. Oh, there's a Ducati 959. I think so. White is the giveaway for that. The only thing you do have to kind of be way more alert because you are just smaller. You take up less space, you make less noise. You are a little bit more invisible on a Vespa or any type of scooter than you would be on a motorcycle of standard sizing. Look at this, I would normally have to go over to the other lane. Don't you go. We just made it through Georgetown in record time. I would play that clip in its entirety if it wasn't going to be so dang boring. Oh dear God. Really? This is a turning lane? Come on, baby. Come on. So you'll notice in front of me, big difference between this and the 946 is that it is a analog speedometer. The other one was digital. And I like this a little bit better because it gives you kilometers and miles per hour right there in front of you, rather than having to kind of hunt for it, which is a bit of an annoyance. There's a Vespa, guy with no helmet. Wonder if that's legal. Certainly not prescribed, sir. Even an open face, for Christ's sake. We're going for it. We're probably gonna send it. Is this a roundabout? I think when I did my first Vespa video, yes, my memory serves me right, we stopped in this circle. Not a bad idea. Okay, ever vigilant. Hello everybody. Doing my civic duty to do a bunch of circles. Huh. Was this a car accident? I don't particularly know. So sorry. Perhaps I can go this way? Very confused. But that seems about right. Welcome to DC. Look at that. That was a situation where, one, super confusing, had no idea what was going on, but my little Vespa could weave through without, like, even the slightest bit of hesitation. I did a visual pat down, as Mac would say. Beep, 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 beep. People probably think I'm, like, slow to accelerate. No, no. There is nothing slow here. And as I part the Red Seas, the Duke of DC prevails. He's back, dude. He's literally just like chasing me. I can't get away from him. I'm gonna get a copyright strike because of this guy's sound system. Look at this. Look at like the callous nature of people in Arlington. I apologize for yelling. You are an older couple, and I respect and appreciate you. I love you. Bye. Oh my gosh. What's up, dude? He's listening to it on repeat. This guy's listening to Old Town Road on repeat. Now he's got it stuck in my head. Pick a lane. Till I can't. No. One of the coolest features down here. Look at that. There's a little hook for your grocery bags. This is certainly like the most convenient design scooter that I've been on. I haven't been on a lot of scooters, so that's not saying much. But it is to say that this is certainly designed with the consumer in mind. And not only do you not need a motorcycle endorsement, but at least in the state of Virginia and in the DMV area, you don't need a license at all. So you just need a state-issued or government-issued identification card. And then the other cool thing is like, look at all the, you get a little glove box up here. You get a hook down here, goes right in there. Turn that, opens up, tons of storage. Really, really cool. Alright guys, so I am heading back to Lamoto, Washington in Arlington, Virginia. Again, if you are looking for anything in the Piaggio group, please check them out if you're in the DMV area. And if you're not from around here and you're looking for a cool little Vespa Sprint 50, check out that first link in the description for Rollick and see if there's a dealership in your area that is part of our group. If you're new, subscribe, hit that like button if you enjoyed this, comment down below, and as always, I will see you on the next one. Peace!